Hey everybody, welcome to Zindee. I figured it was finally time for me to do a video to kind of explain the different types of vinyl. One of the biggest questions we get are what kind of vinyl can I use for what, and what does the back look like? With us selling so many acrylic keychains and clear items, the way the back of the vinyl looks is kind of important for clear items such as night lights, even tumbler cups, the clear tumbler cups, you can see the back. So I was just going to do a quick video on the different permanent adhesive vinyls that we carry here at Zindee and what they look like front and back, and a few ideas of what you can use them for. Okay, so first we'll start with our printed vinyl options. At Zindee we have two different types actually three different types when it comes to the printed adhesive vinyl. This is the permanent printed adhesive vinyl. You can use it for pretty much any hard surface. So tumbler cups, car decals, it's rated outdoor use. It's very, very, very similar to regular Oracle 651 vinyl. So anything you can use regular Oracle 651 permanent adhesive vinyl for, you can use the printed permanent adhesive vinyl for. So here is the sprinkle one, here is a beach scene one, there's a bunch of different ones. This is a sunflower one used on a home sign. We have close to around 10,000 different patterns. If you browse the site, you'll see all the different options. And the way we have it set up is every printed vinyl listing, every single printed vinyl listing, you can pick several different options. So you can pick the permanent gloss adhesive. We also have all of our patterns in a matte removable adhesive, which is really good for wall decals. You can use it for other things, such as the keychains and stuff like that, but you probably want to seal it with it being a removable adhesive. It won't last as long as the permanent adhesive. And it does have a matte finish as opposed to the permanent one, which has a gloss finish. And then our newest option that we have for the printed adhesive vinyl is a transparent, which is the coolest thing, especially for clear items such as the keychains. So any pattern you see on the site, you can choose the transparent printed permanent adhesive as an option. And what that means is when you apply it to your acrylics or anything clear, you'll be able to see the pattern on both sides. So this is a bright paint splatter one. And so if you look on that, you can see it looks the same front and back. The back of the gloss permanent adhesive is like a gray, a whitish gray. So this bottom right here is the permanent gloss adhesive printed, and the back of it is like this grayish color, to kind of give you an idea of the difference. One thing to be aware of with the transparent printed adhesive is anywhere you see white in the pattern, that will be clear, so it won't print white. So if you order a pattern with a lot of white in it, you're going to have a lot of clear in it. Like for this one, for instance, this is the black gray cheetah, and normally if it was in this pattern, everywhere you see clear it would be white, but because this is the transparent, it's clear. So here's a few different options of the printed transparent. This one has a mixture of the permanent printed transparent vinyl in addition with our transparent glitter vinyl. So what we did for this one is first we applied the permanent transparent printed, and then on top of that we put this transparent glitter vinyl. So let's go ahead and talk about the transparent glitter vinyl. It's another one of our permanent adhesives. It's amazing. It's one of my favorites. It's probably one of the best-selling items on the site because it's so versatile and it's super, super sparkly. So this is the yellow one with, this is a holographic, bronze holographic in the middle. But if you look at the front side, this is the glitter transparent, the yellow. And then if you look on the back side, it's still colored, but not as brightly colored on the back, but still glittery. So that's the difference for the transparent glitter. One side is going to be super bold, bright color. The other side will have like a silvery finish to it, but if you hold it up to the light, it's actually got a lot of color to it. So it just depends on what kind of look you want. How you want to use this. This is another one. This is the holographic silver transparent glitter. It comes in about 26 different colors right now. This is the teal transparent glitter, and you don't have to use it just on transparent items. You can put it on a phone case, whatever. When it's on a solid background, it doesn't look transparent, but when it's on a clear background, it does. So here is the teal, and that's what a corner of it lifted up looks like. Give you a few other examples. This is it on a home sign. So this is the gold. With the gold, the glitter on the back is actually gold instead of silver. So the gold one looks almost identical front and back. Same with the silver. The silver looks almost identical front and back. This is the same thing too. I don't know if you can see that. So this one looks identical front and back. This is the hollow silver transparent glitter adhesive, and it is a permanent adhesive, so you can put it on a tumbler cup, a coffee mug, whatever, and it can withstand hand washing, all like normal permanent adhesive vinyl. Same thing with the printed vinyl. You can put it on tumbler cups, whatever, and it can withstand the hand washing. The big thing to be aware of for printed vinyl, anything that gets held a lot, the biggest thing that can affect printed vinyl is oil from hand. So if you're going to put it on a phone case or anything like that, I do recommend putting a laminate over. Completely optional. It'll just extend the life, but it'll last a good long time even without the laminate over it. Okay, so printed vinyls, the three options we have on the site currently are the gloss printed adhesive permanent, and this one will have a gray background, and then we have the transparent permanent adhesive. It can come in the 6x6 size, it can come in the 12x12 size. Something to be aware of with our prints. This one, for instance, is a tiled version. So what that means is the print is smaller. So if you want your print to be smaller, you're going to choose a tiled version. If you want it to be the normal size, you will choose just the regular non-tiled. What that means is all of our prints are scaled at 12 inches by 12 inches. But if you choose tiled, what we'll do is we'll shrink this print down into a 6x6 and put 4 of them on a 12x12 area. A lot of times you won't be able to see the seam where these patterns meet. Like this one, you can kind of see it, but it's not super obvious. So anytime you're doing small projects, you probably want to do the tiled version, but if you're doing a large project, then you probably want to keep it with the regular 12x12, 12x24, 12x36, just so you don't have any weird seams or anything like that. For our 6x6 patterns, we take the full 12x12 pattern and we shrink it down into a 6x6. So in essence, this is normal size, the 12x12. This would be a normal size pattern. If you got this pattern in a 6x6, we would shrink this pattern down to fit on this area. If you got this pattern in a tiled version, we would shrink it down to fit in a 6x6 and we would put 4 of them on there. So hopefully that explains tiled versus non-tiled and the different options. So here are some of the prints that we offer. There's a ton of them, so many. So there is some information on the different prints and the different options. So you have permanent gloss adhesive, you have removable matte adhesive, and then you have permanent transparent adhesive. With the gloss permanent will be gray on the back, the matte removable will be like a grayish white on the back. Also good for wall decals or things that you want really short term. Or we have the transparent, which will look exactly the same front and back. Okay, so as far as our solid sheets of vinyl and what they look like front and back and what you can use them for, okay, so most popular being our solid sheets of Oracle 651. So just simple solid sheets of Oracle 651. These are the same color front and back. So it doesn't matter what you're putting it on, it'll look the same front and back. You can hand wash it. It's made for outdoor use. You're good to go with this. Like this one is actually not a black acrylic. We actually applied black acrylic on one side so you can see that it looks the same front and back. And then this is all Oracle 651 on this little Christmas truck. Same thing with this one, this little mermaid one. This is the lavender, and then you can see it's the same front and back. Okay, so Oracle 651 is a good choice if you need something to look the same front and back and you don't have to worry about what it'll look like on the other side. Okay, now, next option, we have these are some of my favorite, is the Holographic Gloss Adhesive. These are also permanent. What these look like is holographic on the front, and they will be colored on one side. The other side will just be a solid silver, but it will still be holographic. So this purple one, I'll show you what the back looks like. It will still have that holographic look, but it'll be silver. Okay, so if you were using silver, that's great. It'll look the same front and back. If you're using a colored holographic, just know that the back of it will still be holographic, but it'll be silver and not the same color. Like this one, this is that bronze holographic. See on this side, it's the bronzy color, and on this side is the silvery color. Same with this one. This one is the pink holographic. And then on the other side, you'll see the silver because it's silver on the back. Okay? Another option are the chromes. Okay, so this is a silver chrome. For this one, it looks almost identical on the back. So to kind of give you an idea of what those will look like. And then the rain vinyls, same way, they look almost identical on the other side. So these it doesn't really matter what side you put it on. You'll see the same on either side. And then we have our opals. There's several different options. The opals are kind of like a color shifting, so in different lights they look different. Okay, so the opals, say this is the pink opal, on the back will be a solid pink. You can see that. So it's still usable on the back, it just won't have that same opal effect on the back as it does on the front. All right, and then here are a few more options of the transparent glitter adhesive. The darker colors will look more silver on the back as opposed to the lighter colors. So this one, see this green one? Looks like that. And you can still see green on the back, but you see the silver a lot. For colors like the dark purple or the black, it will look a lot more silver. But when it's held up to the light, you'll be able to see the color through it a lot more. So if you're using it for like night lights and stuff like that, you can really see the color through. So here's the purple. See on that side. And then if you look on the back, it has that silvery glitter. But still colored on both sides, still glittery on both sides. A few more options for the transparent printed. So I showed you this one. This one is a paisley. This one's a mixture of a floral with a gold glitter transparent. This is the mandala. And then we have this one is like a wood vinyl. This one is a mixture of the transparent glitter adhesive as well as the printed adhesive. This one is an awareness heart with the printed transparent on there, and then this one's a little cactus with also the printed transparent on there. And then here's some more little options. This is Oracle 651 on the top. This is the holographic glitter in the middle, and this is the permanent gloss printed on the bottom. So when you turn it around, you can see it looks exactly the same for the Oracle 651. It'll have the silver holographic for the holographic glitter, and then it'll have this like grayish white color for the printed permanent adhesive. So I hope that kind of explains the different kinds, what you can use it for, kind of give you a better idea of what it'll actually look like when you put it on something. But I really hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to do these quick videos for y'all just to answer some of those questions that we get all the time. I hope y'all have a wonderful day or night or evening. I say that every time, but I'm like, it might be nighttime or it might be 1 a.m. because y'all are Zindee zombies, right? So anyways, thank y'all so much, and whatever time it is, I hope you are enjoying yourself and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank y'all so much. Bye.